طيب يا شباب، بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن شاء الله هنكمل درس الانترودكشن. درسنا اليوم إن شاء الله your student book ميجا جول 3 right. ميجا جول 3 student book page 5 listening. Listen exercise 4 page 5. Listen to the conversation and answer the question. But before we listen to the conversation, I want to listen to your share and participations about this picture. What can you see here? I'll open the microphone. I'll open the microphone for you. Yes, you can open now your microphone and give me your answers. You can share now. Okay.
And talking to each other.
Yes, two men are talking to each other. Very good use. Type. What do you think, or where do you think they are?
In the working.
In
their work.
their work. Yes, maybe in the university, at school, right? Something like this.
Yes.
Okay. Type.
In
Just
their
now. Yes. طيب خلينا listen to the conversation between them and see your answer. Do you think, before we listen again, do you think there is a relationship between them? And what is the relationship between them?
There are friends, I think.
Maybe friends, maybe brother.
Maybe one boss and one
And his
worker.
clerk.
Yes.
Maybe. And a clerk or his friend or. Okay, let's listen and we will find the answer in listening. But listen carefully.
You better eyes checked if you don't want to get into serious trouble.
Yes, I know. They feel all dry and puffy.
Have you been sleeping well?
As well as possible. I've been staying up trying to finish my project and spending a lot of time in front of the...
Do you take breaks? You need to take a break every hour.
I'd never get to the end of it that way.
Well, you won't have the eyesight you need to get to the end of it if you don't have breaks. Another reason for taking breaks is to prevent damage to your back from endless hours of sitting at your desk.
But I'm young. Older people tend to have back problems.
You're wrong there. People can cause themselves damage at any age. What has saved you so far is the fact that you work out and do sports.
Yes, my parents have said the same thing.
Okay, after listening, let's back to the questions here. Question number 1. What is the relationship between the speakers?
Brother.
After listening?
Brother.
Maybe brother, but I don't think so. Maybe brothers, one older and one younger, right? Are they friends, brothers, or both?
Maybe both.
Both,
I think
yes. Both of them. They are maybe friends and maybe brother, one older than the other. Okay. How do you know they are friends or brothers?
because
How do you know?
they are talking about their parents and age, about their life, not about working.
You know they are friends from the world.
No, they don't
Okay,
talk about.
Abdullah Al-Hadi, you raised your hand. Okay, Abdullah, you have an answer. How do you know that they are brothers? One of them give advice to the other, right?
Yes.
Okay. One advised the other one. He said to him what? Look at the advice. Yes, look at the conversation again and try to get the advice. He said to him, Omar said to Ahmad. Omar advised Ahmad in line.
Take rest every hour.
Yes, in this line, you see, you need to take a break every hour. Yes, you are wrong there. People can cause themselves damage at any time and at any time. What has saved you so far is the fact that you work out and do sports. يعني اللي بينقذك من الدمار او التعب ده ان انت بتقدر تمارس الايه؟ الرياضة. طيب خلينا يا شباب now I want two of you to practice this conversation to act Omar and another one act Ahmad. Okay? Who can act both of them? Who can act one of them and another one to act the other person. Okay, who can start? Yes, Yusuf. Yusuf number one. Yusuf Omar. And another one, number two. Who can act? Ahmad. Please, my guys, I want you to participate and cheer us.
Me, teacher.
Okay, Salim Qahtani.
Okay.
Salim,
Yes.
you are Ahmad, and Yusuf, you are Omar. Okay, guys, listen to your friends again, please. Okay, start.
You had better have your eyes checked if you don't want to get into serious trouble.
Trouble, yes.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yes,
Ahmad?
I know they feel all dry and puffy.
Yeah, very good.
Have you been sleeping well?
As well possible, I've been staying up trying to finish my project, and I spending a lot of time in front of the computer.
Spend يعني
Do
ايه؟
you take
بيقضي وقت كتير قدام الايه؟
قدام
الكمبيوتر.
الكمبيوتر؟
Spend a lot of time in front of the computer. يعني بيقعد فترات طويلة قدام الكمبيوتر. Yes.
Do you take breaks? You need to take break every hour.
I would never get to the end of in that way.
Yeah.
Well, you won't have the eyesight you need to get to the end of it. You don't have breaks. Another reason for taking breaks is to prevent damage to your back from endless hours to sitting at your desk.
But I am young. Older people tend to have back problems.
You are wrong there. People can cause themselves damage to any age. What have you saved you so far is the fact that you work out and do sports.
Yes, my parents have said the same thing.
Yeah.
They're finished.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, my guys. Okay, next one is about you. Okay, look at this one. Before we move to the next exercise, here are the answer. I want one of you to read the answers here. If they are friends, older to younger friends. So the answer here says that one of them is friend to another and one is older than the other. يعني واحد منهم أكبر من الثاني. Who can read? عمر. Guys, who can read? You can open your mic and share. Yes, Abdullah Al-Hadi. Abdullah Al-Hadi, yes. You hear me? Okay, Abdullah. Omar the first.
هو ما يدري هسه يرفع يده هو ما يدري وش يجرب وش.
اقرا يا استاذ.
Okay, Abdullah. You can read the first speaker.
وين اقرا يا استاذ؟
اللي على الشاشة عندك، اللي ظاهر عندك على الشاشة ايه يا عمر؟ يا عبد الله. اللي انا بنشاور عليه ده عمر. عمر the first speaker.
بقرا. عمر the first speakers must be older because he advised Imad about what he should or shouldn't do and warns him about the
consequences يعني بيحذره بخصوص التوابع بتاعة القعدة قدام الكمبيوتر والشغل الزايد اللي هو بيعمله. طيب لو كانت الإجابة إن هما instructor and student. instructor اللي هو المعلم وستودنت الطالب. ممكن يكون معلم والطالب بتاعه. منين عرفنا؟ ها who can read this answer? Another one.
أنا
ها حمد القرزعي. Do you hear us?
Yes.
Okay, Hamad, I want to listen to you. Can you read this? Possibly
at an
university
or technical
college. Technical college اللي هي الايه؟ الجامعة أو الكلية. college يعني جامعة أو كلية. technical يعني فنية. Yes.
Accept an answer that can be justified through
content, attitude, and register style of language use. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Who was speaking? Thank you, Hamad El Qarza. Okay, now let's listen to the next part. This one. Okay, here, my guys, here is the last one in introduction, last exercise in introduction about you. In this exercise, you will answer these questions, okay? And before we ask the questions, look at this table. Here is some information about giving warning or advice, okay? Warning and advice. If you advise someone, you can use "you'd better" if you don't want to get into serious trouble. As Omar said to his friend or his student, "you'd better have your eyes checked." يعني بيقول له انت لازم تروح تكشف على عينك لانها ايه؟ your eyes if you don't want to get into serious trouble. قال له انا عارف I know they feel all dry and puffy. انا حاسس ان هم puffy. كلمة puffy يعني ايه؟ inflated يعني منتفخة وجافة. فلما بنيجي نقدم النصيحة ممكن نستخدم you'd better يعني من الافضل لك if you don't want to get into serious trouble. لو مش عايز تقع في مشاكل. واخد بالكم من المصطلح ده يا شباب؟ لو انا بننصحك بنقول لك تذاكر عشان تنجح هنقول لك you'd better study if you don't want to get into serious trouble. You'll do a better job. Have a better space if you'd do a better job or have a better job, for example, if you want to get money, okay, for example. You want هنا للنفي بقى. You want if you don't or you need to or else, okay? Or else معناها ممكن يعني أي مصطلح تاني ينفع للنصيحة زي you should and you shouldn't. واضحة يا شباب النصيحة والتحذير لما نيجي نحذر حد نقول له يا should يا shouldn't. يا إما you'd better يا إما you will do a better يا إما you want. دي كلها مصطلحات بنستخدمها في النصيحة زي لما عماد هنا نصحه وقال له you'd better وجه نصحه تاني بعديها وقال له إيه هنا؟ في نصيحة تانية يقدمها له؟ يا إخوان you hear me? Guys.
Yes, mister.
قال له هنا ايه؟ You want to have the eyesight. You need to get to the end of it if you don't have breaks. تمام؟ يبقى هنا بيقدم له نصيحة. مرة قال له you want to have the eyesight وقال له هنا you'd better have your eye checked. طيب هنا الأسئلة اللي عندك بيقول لك how many hours a day do you spend studying during exam? Give me your answers. How many hours يعني كم عدد الساعات do you spend studying during exam اللي بتقضيها قدام المذاكرة أيام الاختبارات؟
6
I
hours.
wanted to listen to your answer. Okay, share me please your answer. Guys, don't be afraid. Try to give the answer.
From 6 to 8 hours.
Yes, Yusuf, from 6 to
8 hours.
excellent, Yusuf. Okay, how do you feel at the end of an examination period? يعني تشعر بإيه اللي بتشعر بيه في نهاية فترة الاختبارات؟
Happy.
Happy. Yes. All of you feel happy? I think some of you feel sad because they will lose or not lose, will not see his friend for a period of time. Is it right or not? And you will miss your teacher. Isn't it right? For you,
Right.
you
I will
are
miss
happy,
you,
you will
teacher.
miss your teacher.
Yes, yes. I am sad.
Okay, sad now?
Yes,
Because
I won't
learning
see you,
or sad
teacher.
after
No, I want to see you. Yes, I am sad for that.
Okay, Salim. Thank you, Salim, for your feeling. Okay, question number 3.
Correct.
Which of the statements below do you agree with? تتفق مع أي من هذه الجمل A ولا B؟ Give reasons وإدي السبب اتفاقك أو عدم اتفاقك. نشوف كده أول جملة بيقول لي You'll do a better job if you stay up and work through the night. يعني بتأدي واجبك أفضل أو العمل بتاعك على شكل أفضل لو أنت سهرت واشتغلت عليه في الليل. ولا you'll do a better job if you get some sleep and work in the morning. ولا بتأدي العمل أفضل لو أنت أخدت فترة أو بعض من وقت كده نوم واشتغلت في الصباح. أيهما بتفضل أو أيهما من هذه الجمل تتفق معاها والسبب؟ Okay, give me your answers. Do you agree with A or B?
B.
Who is speaking?
B. Yusuf.
Okay, Yusuf.
You choose B because if
You agree with what? Give me your answer, your complete answer. You agree with
B. Letter B.
with
B.
staying up and working through the night, or
No.
Get some sleep and work in the morning.
Because if one, I will give you an answer. Because if one eats sleep good, he can make good in working in his book and have good in studying.
Right, Yusuf. Very good. Thank you for your answer. Do you have any other opinion, guys? Guys. Okay, in my opinion, I see that getting some sleep and working in the morning is better. This is my opinion. You agree or not? It's up to you. But in my opinion, it's better to get some sleep and work in the morning because sleeping early is very good for your health, okay? If you don't sleep and stay up late, this can make a lot of problem for your health and cause damage for your some cells of your brain. يعني السهر ده يا شباب بيسبب تدمير لبعض خلايا المخ. وطبعا doctors always advise people to try to sleep early and get up early. This is better for your health. And another thing, it's also better because our religion, Islam, ديننا الإسلامي, urge us and advise us to sleep early and wake up early. Isn't it right? You agree with me or not?
Yes, I agree.
Yes, we are agreed
Our
with
Islam,
you always.
Our Islam always advise us to get up early, to pray. After pray الفجر, بعد ما بتصلي الفجر من المفضل it's better to stay awake and do your job. Okay, question number 4. What would you advise your friend to do or not to do when preparing for exams? If you wanted to advise your friend, لو هتقدم نصيحة لصديقك هتنصحه أو لا تنصحه بإيه أثناء التجهيز للاختبار؟ إيه اللي تنصحه له أو إيه اللي ما تنصحه أو تنصحه إن هو ما يعملهوش أثناء فترة أو تجهيز الاختبار؟ Okay, give me your answers.
Sleep well.
Number 1, to sleep
Well.
well. Excellent. What else? Guys, I want all of you to share and participate with us. الكل يا شباب يشارك بعد إذنكم. يعني أنا شايف العدد ما شاء الله 16 وصلنا 16 يعني من غيري 15 طالب. فرجاء يعني الكل يشارك بعد إذنكم. عشان في أسئلة من دي هنسألها في الهوم وورك. فعايزك تبقى قاعد وفاهم وتعرف تجاوب. عندي نواف المتيري ومهند العنزي ومحمد العواجي عبد المحسن العواجي وعبد الله العثمان.
معك يا استاذ.
الشباب دي كلها سامعين ولا نايمين؟ ولا سايبين الجوال على الطاوله؟
لا سامعين
وقاعدين بيسمعوا فيلم. باسل وتركي وركان وسلطان وعبد الله
سامعينك يا
شاهين.
استاذ.
طب عايز مشاركات يا اخوانا؟ مفيش الا يوسف
موجود
وسالم القحطاني بس اللي بيشاركوا وعبد الله الهادي. يعني عايز يبقى في تنوع بعد اذنكم. تاني بنسال السؤال what would you advise your friend؟ ايه النصيحه اللي تقدمها لزميلك يعملها او ايه النصيحه اللي بتقول له ما يعملهاش when preparing for the exam اثناء التجهيز او الاعداد للاختبار؟ تنصحه بايه؟
sleep early.
Sleep early and get up early. Right?
Right.
Yes. Thank you, Muhammad. What else? طب what advice you introduce to your friend not to do when preparing for the exam? ايه اللي تنصحه ان هو ما يعملهوش؟
Don't drink any like coffee, tea. Don't drink it before exam.
Before the exam. Why, Yusuf? Why you see that?
It will make you forget studying. No, don't use your mind in the exam.
Yes.
Teacher, any advice?
Okay.
Any advice or
You can tell him not to stay up late. ممكن تنصحه ان هو ايه not to stay up late ما يسهرش. If he wanted to drink coffee or tea, okay, he can drink it, but not before sleeping. ما يجيش يشرب الحاجات دي قبل النوم. دي اللي هتخليه مش عارف ينام، صح؟ And don't drink a lot of these drinks لأن ممكن تأثر على تأثر على الفوكس بتاعه during the exam and make him not concentrate يعني ما يركزش. تمام؟ while answering. خليه مش مركز وقلقان كده وفي حالة من التوتر أثناء during the exam. Okay. Number 5. Role play a conversation like the one above with a partner. Use phrases from the books. طبعا بيقول لك ان احنا نعمل المحادثه واحنا عملناها خلاص. نعملها اثنين منكم يأدوها and we will of course we did this. Thank you for today's lesson guys and see you inshallah next week on Monday. Okay, thank you for listening and see you on Monday and goodbye. Any questions before I close the lesson? Do you have any questions?
No, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, teacher. Thank you.
Sunday inshallah. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
لا يتطبطب. شكرا.
Goodbye.
يلا.